IXO Adventures, and holy shizballs, I'm like a little dizzy. Just went up a trail from the bottom of, or not the bottom, quite the bottom, but the bottom of Cotopaxi volcano here in Ecuador, and it's right outside of La Catunga, which is a town nearby, a small town. It's quite amazing on the approach, and I have some of the photos that I've taken on the way up. A lot of the photos that you see on the way up here are likened to Mount Fuji. Didn't get the whole entire mountain, but got a lot of the peak in the center, and the clouds were just coming in. But this is the first time that I've been actually this high, and I've reached about 16,000 feet. It's 15,900 and something on the sign over there. The last time I've got this high was in Peru, and that was at 14,700 feet, and that was an amazing experience. I did experience some of the altitude sickness, I think, on the way up. Right back here is a bit of like a headache. It's almost like a sinus kind of headache. So the guide and I from Happy Gringo would go and stop and go and stop, and that's the key to getting up to the top here, especially from someone coming from South Dakota, going to Florida, which is not zero, and then back up here. It's just taking it slow and easy, but coming up the mountain is really very interesting. You go through different layers and you see all kinds of rocks along the way. I'm in an area where you can see behind me there's snow, and up the mountain there is all kinds of pumice. There's white kind, there's gray, there's even a blue-green that has, I think it's either manganese or magnesium in it. And this particular mountain erupts on average every 140 years on average. And the last time that it erupted was 1877, a major eruption we're talking about. So it's due any moment now. And it erupted with, I guess what you would say, a medium to smaller size eruption with magma flow in 2018. A lot of the glacier water melted when the lava hit it, and it went down through the park here, which closed for about a year, but it left landslides and mudslides all the way through over the roads, and of course you couldn't bring tourists into this area. So it hasn't seen tourists again since the pandemic. I'm one of the few tourists that have been up here since they've opened the borders here in Ecuador, and it's really it's an honor and a privilege. I feel incredibly lucky, to be perfectly honest, to be up here right now, and I mean that in that it's a moment of accomplishment. It's hasn't been easy during these last 9 months, I would say that for sure, but it's definitely been very interesting, and there's definitely been a lot of milestones that have been achieved along the way, and this is one of them. I've never been here before to the country of Ecuador, let alone the Cotopaxi mountain or volcano, and it's an honor to be here. The people of Ecuador are very kind. They're very willing to help, and they're glad to see U.S. citizens. They've been struggling, and they continue to struggle here through this time that we're all having challenges. But just like coming up this mountain, I encourage you to push your boundaries and to do some things that you haven't done before, even if that means from home, like learning a new language, or starting a new hobby, or get out there like this. You can see I'm not wearing my mask right now. A lot of people would not agree with that necessarily, but there's not much around me. I did have a couple people pass me, but there's nothing really up here but fresh air. And it's quite beautiful. Let me flip the camera around for you, if I can. Actually, I don't think I can. Let me just show you down the mountain. And you can see I'm above the cloud line right now, and all the different rocks. You can probably, or maybe see the iron in some of the rocks up here, and then the gray and black, and there's even blue in it. That's the valley down below. It's a little bit lit up over here, and you can see where the cloud line is right there. It's just awesome. So again, just wanted to say hello to all of you, and happy Thanksgiving to those of you back at home. This is November 24th, 2020, and it's been quite a year. Our girl almost slipped behind me. Happy Thanksgiving, and I hope the rest of 2020 you make the most of it, and that 2021 is a year of great growth and accomplishments for you all. And signing out, Daniel from My XO Adventures. Have a great day. Love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.